everyone. Yes, as you can see, um, I am from the Philippines, and back in the Philippines, I used to work in the BPO industry, and I've been a supervisor with teleperformance, and Haj was one of my agents back then in our team, and I saw his passion. I knew his story, and we became close and we became friends. So being together for quite some time, we've learned things about our lives, and I've seen his skills and all these things that he wants to have in his life, but he seems to be lost somehow because of what had happened with his life. So being somehow older than him, I tried to assist him to go back to a path wherein he would have a better future and all that. We've always been talking, and I encourage him to try to go back to studying and uh, build his future. So when I joined the company, and I myself, who had some experience with networking back in the Philippines that I was never successful with. Um, but in here, just for being with the company for 3 months, I was so surprised myself as well, with the achievements that I have made with this with the company, and I've seen all the support, everything that had helped me. So when I heard that Philippines will be opening, I started to reach out with those people who are close to me, whom I know have the passion to make their lives better. And Haj was one of that, and it was Coach Carl who made the presentation with Haj, and yeah, we just made him see what I saw with the company, with the products, and now here he is.
Over to you.
Wonderful.
So, Haj, would love you to share.
Yes, that's the reason why again I got hooked with the idea of joining Life Vantage. I personally, there were a lot of people who were introducing me to a lot of network marketing companies like Usena. We have a new one here in the Philippines called um, EC. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but I was never hooked with them because I was thinking about the product. Because if I want to convince people to join Life Vantage, I was thinking about a product if it's convincible enough to have those people hooked with us. So before, um, as Coach Jenny said a while ago, I've been with her team. I was with her team way back in Teleperformance in the Philippines, and I've been working tirelessly since my parents got separated. And at that time, I was in college, and I was stuck. I have no place to go. I have no finances. I was in the middle of college. I was taking up international studies, which I really love. That course I really love, but I don't have any money. So, and I don't want to ask any financial help from from my parents, because they're having their own lives already. They're having their new family. They're having their new kids. So I was stuck, and that's why I started working in the BPO industry. I've been with IBM. I've been with Amazon. Um, a lot of companies, Converges, AT&T. So, and then I met Coach Jenny. She's my life coach, and she's she's really a leader that I look up to. And then we continued to communicate with each other, even up until now when she migrated to New Zealand. So that's why when this opportunity, um, when she introduced me to this opportunity, I asked myself, where would I want to be in the next 10 years? So what would I still be working for some companies like, well, these companies, they help me pay the bills, but would this be enough to really get that goal, the financial freedom? Because I want to be a writer someday. I love to write. I have a lot of dreams to fulfill. So I asked myself that, and I pondered and thought about it really hard. And where do I want life to take me? So, and if I work from 9 to 5 in some companies here in the Philippines, would I get that financial freedom? Would I be happy in the end? And then the answer always comes back to me as a no. So when they presented the opportunity to me, not just the business part, but I was really hooked with the product itself. It's not just a supplement, it's an activator. I didn't know that there was a part of the cell called NRF pathway. I didn't know that. That was something that's never discussed in school. So when I learned everything about LifeVantage, the product, I was really hooked with it, and I started inviting my friends to come, to join. So, and I got back to Coach Jen and said, yes, I'd really love to join LifeVantage because I see the value, and it's the timing, and we're opening in the Philippines, so it's really a great opportunity to just to be here and to one day become one of the leaders in the Philippines. So I'm excited. Thank you,
Woohoo!
Tita.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you're so inspiring. Thanks for sharing your story, Jenny and Haj. I think
Thank you, Haj.
I can see a future elite leader coming up soon. So let's head down to Melbourne, Australia. And we've got a nurse here, Catherina, and would love her to share her story. She's also a new prostrate. So over to you, Miss Catherina.
Okay. Well, I have worked as a critical care nurse for nearly 50 years. And probably I didn't realize that for quite a long time I was feeling very not happy with my job. There were no incentives to do better, no incentives to improve myself. And unconsciously, I was always looking for that I don't know, that drive to be a leader in my profession. And I have been at times, but it's never really been fulfilling in nursing because there's just something about it where you sort of become a bit of a victim to the system in a way. And I was quite a victim even when I joined LifeVantage. And thank heavens my sponsor, the beautiful Nira, rang me about 4 times, and she had to do a lot of convincing before I said yes. And then I just really, I sort of didn't get it to begin with, and I just sat there and really didn't do anything for about a month. And then one day I just got out of bed and I just thought, well, I can either go on being a victim to circumstance, and I've had a lot of difficulties in my life, which I won't go into, or I can look ahead. I can let all that go and not look to the past, but look ahead. And I decided from that day onwards that that's exactly what I would do. And so I really haven't looked behind since then. And I see this as a great opportunity to fulfill that part of myself that's never been fulfilled, that sort of big hole that's really never been satisfied. And I think I just absolutely love this company. I absolutely love the products. I absolutely love the people above me and below me. I just have never, ever had so much beauty and light and love come from a group of people. And I can say that in all the jobs that I've had in nursing, I have never had that kind of support. Probably maybe the odd job that I've really enjoyed, but if nursing were like that, if there were just that beautiful sort of embracing and lifting up and just helping you to move forward and just being unconditional, then nursing, I wouldn't have wanted to leave. You wouldn't have been able to get me to leave. So here I am. and I really love this company, and I really, you know, I want to be able to help myself become a better person and help the people that I enroll become better people as well. So that's my whole aim. And thank you, Josie, for.
You're very inspiring. Thank you for sharing. So let's head over to Sunshine Coast and hear from Sarah. Sarah, I know you've got a great story. Would love to hear your story. This lady is amazing with social media.
Oh, thank you. I realised that my, it's a bit noisy, 1 moment. Sorry, my husband's watching a Western. We don't really want to hear that. Thank you very much, Josie. Actually, I'm on the Gold Coast.
Oh, go.
And yeah, and it's talking about developing yourself when you move to a new place. And I've been up here 20 months now. It's difficult. I didn't have any friends up here, and I really wanted to get to know people. And Nick contacted me, Nick Radidas, so he's my sponsor. And I swore I'd never go into network marketing again, which was, and then once he really urged me strongly to look at the products, I had a good look and I trusted Nick. He said he'd really looked into the business side of the business, so I trusted that. And I am really enjoying it now. I too was a bit slow at the start, although I did bring in the lovely Nira. And I'm just so thrilled with her results. And my results have been great on the product. So I'm really, really happy. And now we've got Josie as well. And I'm really, really enjoying the feeling of being lifted by the whole community as well.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for that. Really appreciate it. So let's go back to New Zealand. We've got a new Pro 3, Leizel. Are you okay to share? Miss Leizel?
Hi, Tita. Good evening. Yes. I'm just surprised. I'm really happy and so lucky to join Life Vantage. You know, as we all know, I just recently, you know, ranked up into Pro 3, and thank you for. I'm so thankful to Carl and Vantikar, who all the way have assisted and helped me get into this rank. I've been dormant, but once I moved to the top. So I'm heading up there, Tita Josie. Watch the space. And oh yes, I have background in nursing actually, and I'm still a registered nurse, but in the Philippines. What I'm really grateful about this product, it's really effective. And just recently, a few days ago, I came to know how my dad felt about. Actually, he's been suffering for 11 years with some condition. I know I have posted my testimonials on Facebook. Now, all my friends keep on, messaging me, and they are really excited to, Life Vantage to arrive to Philippines. And I know we can share more and we can help more, especially we're looking forward that we are going to give a blast to Philippines. And yeah, just watch his face. But really, thank you to Life Vantage. That's all I can share. Thank you, Tita Jocelyn.
Thank you. So as you can see, that we've got a lot of excited people there. So for everyone, we have got. Let me just.
I've got a BS call booked at 9:30.
Okay, so let me.
So I can ask Brett to come over.
Oh, sorry.
Michael's at work, isn't
he? Okay, so for those for some of you, you probably heard that we're opening in the Philippines. So that will be happening in the first quarter of next year. So fingers crossed. So let's go back to New Zealand. We get Racquel to be able to share. This lady here, she's a super duper leader as well in Auckland. Racquel, you're able to share? So
Hi guys.
yes.
Yes, so joining LifeVantage, this is basically my first networking experience. At first I was a bit skeptical about networking, but then when Van presented me about the product and the company, I was really amazed. And my family's been taking the product as well, and the effect is really good. I was diagnosed by hyperthyroidism, and this product is the one who helped me maintain the level of my hormones. So, what I love about this company is that the support is just amazing, especially with Carl and the team and Tita Josie and Van. So, yeah, quite excited on more Life Vantage journey.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, Racquel. Really appreciate it. So that's it, guys. We've got our international huddle happening in about 52 minutes. We are so excited with the growth that we're having, and thank you everyone for being here today. Really appreciate you all, and we'll see you again next Sunday.